are we on the right one today? Good morning. It's Friday, the 27th of October, 2017. Another bright, nice-looking day outside as well. Because I've got to do a little bit of gardening later anyway on. I still haven't managed to get the bulbs in the ground. You know, I've got some blue bell bulb. They're not up here now, are they? No. I've got some bluebell bulbs and my mate Ronnie bought me some daffodil bulbs, and I've located an area next to a tree in the garden where I'm going to put those. I still haven't managed to put those on. 2 weeks ago I showed you those, didn't I? Really, you want to get in the all the bulbs in sort of around September, early September. So we're about a month or two late now, but I'm sure they'll all still protrude. They will become erect from the ground once again, beaming their happy little faces to us in spring. I hope so. Yes. Now, I'm not sure if the YouTube and the Periscope chat is working this morning. The YouTube one is. Good morning, Luke. Morning, Luke. I see you've stuck a message there. But it was asking me to reconnect and things like that. I'm not quite sure why. Facebook messaging is working fine. I'm pleased to say, boys and girls, we'll have a little quick look at who's first this morning. And, Jim Clark. Good morning to Eric. Good morning, Eric. That is working. So YouTube chat is working. Okay. Not sure if Periscope chat is working this morning. Please, if someone could possibly try that. And going over on to Facebook Live. Good morning, Jim Clark. Thought he was first today, didn't you, Jim? Oh dear, looks like someone's beat you to it. Little Mark Jones, who sent me a personal good morning this morning. Good morning, Mark. He is first in with the messages this morning. Adam, I'm just going to talk about the messages in a minute that come into the into our purpose-built television studio. Adam the plumber's there. Good morning, Adam. Jim Clark. Oh dear, Jim. Third this morning, which is not good, is it? Mind you, not as bad as Diane, who's fourth today. 1, 2, 3, fourth today. Now, it looks to the untrained eye, and I suppose there's a few of your little untrained eyes on this morning, isn't there? Eh? Looking at me, criticising my dress sense, my pictures at the back, this beautiful picture of Her Majesty the Queen. Hello. Sune is watching. Good morning, Sune, which means Periscope chat is working. Good. A beautiful picture of the Queen here. The wonderful Mr. Barry Manilow at the Copa. Do you know, I want to try Mandy. So I might try that. Should I try it this morning? No. I don't know. We'll see how the time goes. I haven't done Mandy before at the karaoke. I host a karaoke night tonight. If you're around in North London at Central Station Bar, Wharfdale Road, King's Cross, tonight and every Friday, 8:30 till midnight. I might try Mandy tonight. I don't know. So, yes, to the untrained eye, Diane looks like she's fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But Jim Clark has used up already 2 of his messages. Haven't you, Jim? I think we're going to have to restrict you, Jim. 1 message per 10 minutes. It's outrageous. 2 messages. One after the other, seconds apart. So Diane is in fact third and not fourth, as it would look to the untrained eye. Thank you very much. Good morning, Pete Branch. Good morning to lovely William, who's in Sydney. Sorry, William, you've sent me a private message which I haven't responded to yet, have I? I haven't actually read it properly yet, so I'll look at that later. Sorry, William, I've been a little bit busy yesterday, as I shall explain in a moment. Good morning to Ross Baker Hill on the final countdown. I love that song. And there's another one like that I like. Final countdown. What's the other one? Oh, not by Europe. Around that period it came out, and it's another rock song like that I've tried at the karaoke. I wasn't too sure I did it too well. What was it? Not Come on Eileen. No, not Come on Eileen. Anyone think what that could be? Like a rock song similar to the final countdown. It's the final countdown. I love that song. I played that a couple of years on a New Year's Eve. I haven't got a job New Year's Eve this year at the moment. I'm looking for a karaoke. I'm fussy. I'm getting more fussy now. I'm looking for a karaoke night to do on New Year's Eve that finishes by 12:30. There's plenty of them about. It's all right, young people watching the show. Where's he going to get a karaoke night? It finishes at 12:30. Actually, quite a few places, believe it or not, they tend to appear very close to the New Year's Eve because what happens is that DJs literally drop out, which is, I think unforgivable unless you're really ill. They drop out and take jobs that are offering them more money. I just personally think that's completely wrong. Where's my glasses gone? Oh, anyway. I just think that's completely wrong. Once you've taken a job, that's it. Don't matter if Fred Bloggs down the road offers you, £10,000. You stick with the job that you've already taken. But there you go. Maybe that's an old-fashioned thing that I'm used to over the years. So I'm looking for a little karaoke night to do. That finishes up no later than 12:30. Maybe 1 o'clock. Push me to 1 o'clock. Push me to 1 o'clock. That's it, Ross. I suppose you'll be out till about 4 in the morning, will you? How uninteresting. Not you, the fact that you're out till 4 in the morning. Oh, God, why does anyone want to stay out till 4 in the morning? Carl Rex Mawson will be working till about 4, 5, 6 in the morning at Heaven, won't you? He's one of the bar staff at Heaven. Good morning, Carl. Morning, Tanya. Hope you're well this morning. Sune is on Periscope and Facebook this morning. I must be in 2 different places at once. Actually, I'm in many different places at once. I really am. Good morning to Christopher Woodhouse, whose birthday it is today. Good morning, Chris. How lovely to see you here on your birthday as well. I shall be singing to you at the end of the show. All right, darling, if you're still around then. Becky Moon is there. Good morning, Becky. Hope you're well, Becky. Did I wish you happy birthday the other day? Now, was it you or another Becky? It's very, very confusing here in the Mirrorball studio. It really is. Matthew Joplin's there. Good morning, Matthew. Are you coming to the Christmas meal? Now, I think I looked at that and I couldn't come. Can you give me the date again? And I'll tell you here and now. I think you've chosen a date. Did you choose a Thursday was it a Thursday? I think you've gone for a Thursday this time. And if it is, I can't come. I think you chose the 21st or the 14th of December for our big time Christmas meal. And I can't do those dates because I'm working, unfortunately. I'm doing 2 one-off karaokes at the Beulah Spa. I think if it's not private, Beulah Spa in Norwood, 7 to 10:30 on the 14th and the 21st of December. So I don't think I can do those. Come back to us, Matthew, and let us know, all right? Morning to Daniel Rolfe down there in Camberley. Morning, sir. Elaine's with us in Israel. Good morning, Elaine. Pete's coming along to sing tonight. About time as well, Pete. We want you to sing. We want you to sing. Nothing's going to stop us. Now, not that one, Matthew. No, it's not that one. Gosh, I can't remember what that song is. Oh, dear. Can't remember. Thank you, William. Right. Yes, the karaoke list is online, William. I'll give it to you. songbookslive.com/karaoke London. That's where you'll find my song list, which is bang up to date. Every single song that I've got is in that list. When you come along to the karaoke nights, we have karaoke books, but they are a real effort to print, and I reprint them once every year and a half or so. The ones I've got now are a year old, so they're not bang up to date. I mean, most of the bit, to be honest, most of the stuff. People, or I would say 99.9% of the stuff that people want to sing is in those books. People don't sing stuff that's in the charts, other than a lovely lady who comes along to sing for us, Angie, on a Monday night. She always does new stuff. But the bang-up-to-date stuff, for example, that is in the charts now or has been in the last year or so, won't be in that book. It will, however, be in the online book. I'll give it to you again. Have you got your pen poised, William? Here it comes. songbookslive.com/karaoke London. songbookslive.com/karaoke London. It brings out, it might ask you to put the songbook name in again. The songbook name is Karaoke London. That's all one word, no gaps, no slashes or anything. Karaoke London. So that brings up a thing, and you just type in the song that you want, hit search, and it will tell you if it's in there or not. Or you can browse the entire book. All right. There's, I don't know, 60,000 odd songs in there. Good. Thank you. Where's Adam? Could I request the final countdown for Upload Radio? You can, but it won't be this week now because I recorded that last night. I generally record the Upload Radio show, the Monday morning music and chat show on Thursday nights, and it's already done, darling. All right, so I did do that last night. Good morning to Billy Mack. Morning, Billy. Are you coming tonight as well? I think you're coming tonight as well. So we're looking forward to Parlo coming tonight to the karaoke, visiting London from Berlin. Now, I've never been to Germany. No, never ever been to Germany, I'm afraid. No. I'd worry being not able to find my way around, you know. Excuse me, could you tell me where the toilet is, Kit? I don't know, do they? If they don't speak the language, and I'm a bit dicey in going. I mean, you want to go to Israel? They all speak English there. But when I got to the bus depot, I'm looking at the bus because I was going to get a bus to Jerusalem. I didn't do it in the end. I got a coach instead from the hotel. They were going on laying on trips when I went to Israel, which is 2 years ago now. Gosh, it's so long ago now. And I went to the bus station, and in European languages, you can generally work out, you know, from the words, oh yeah, that's going to, I don't know, Berlin at midday, that's going to Paris at 1:30. In Israel, you got no chance at all because the words aren't the same. They're just like little pictures. Are they called pictograms? You know, similar to sort of Chinese, Japanese, Arabic. They're just little pictures. They're not letters. You got no chance whatsoever of trying to work out what that says. But then you just go into the bus station and ask someone. They all speak English anyway, so it doesn't matter. Daniel says, can you do a karaoke at my house? No, not enough people. What's the point in that? What, just two of us sitting there belting out songs? You know, besides, we want at least one person who can sing in tune, Daniel. That won't be either of us, will it? Morning to Lee Marshall, DJ up in Birmingham. Good morning, Lee. Hope you're going to be busy this weekend, are you? Be a lot of money going in your bank account, I'm sure, on Monday morning, won't there? I'd have been spinning those compact discs. Are you on CD? Are you on CD or laptop? What are you on now? Good. Carl will be working until 6 o'clock on New Year's Eve. Good luck, mate. Oh, that's an awful job. 6 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't do it anymore. No, thank you. Yeah, it wasn't Becky's birthday. I didn't think it was, Becky. Sorry about that. Sunday the 7th of December, 3 p.m. No, can't do it. Can't do a Sunday. Nope. Sunday nights I work, I'm afraid. No way I can do a Sunday. I work 8 o'clock, but I have a car full of equipment, you see, for the Sunday gigs. I don't just turn up. I've got to bring equipment as well, so I can't do that. Sorry, Matthew. You'll have to cross me off there. I'm so disappointed not to sit with my pretty little boys anymore. Oh, dear, never mind. Jason, we built the city starship. No, it's not that one. It's not that one. I can't remember what it was now. Oh. I do Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer, but that's not the one. I tried one a while ago. It was a few weeks ago, and it was all right, but I thought, no, that's not a song for you. No, it was a little bit too butch for me. I know you're finding that hard to believe, aren't you? When I'm sitting here in all my butch and hardness. But no, it didn't suit me. I'll remember it at some point, maybe in 2 weeks' time, and remind me about it. What was that song you tried to sing? Okay. Oh, so Lee's on CD and laptop. Okay, an iPad. Oh, you DJ on an iPad? How do you do that then? Oh, and it must be with iTunes, is it? Because you can't. The thing is with the Apple stuff, you can't. Oh yeah, well you can, can't you? You can import your music into iTunes and all that. I tell you what I was trying to do, and I used to be able to do it, create ringtones for my iPhone, my own ringtone, so I get a bit of music, you know, like for my mate's music, he has Dynasty, so when he rings it plays the Dynasty theme tune. My sister's got the old ATV ident music, you know, da 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 bum 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 ba ba ba. I've got lots of TV. I like TV jingles. Sad, isn't it, really? You know, old ITV idents. Lee, which I don't know if you remember ITV idents or not. But I've got those on the iPhone. Now, what I used to do is create the little bit of music. Technical time, boys and girls. I'm sorry if you are not technically agile, but I'm going to tell you what I used to do now, okay? I used to get me a little bit of music, which I think could be up to 30 seconds long. So I'd choose 30 seconds long of a piece of music. I'd then convert that to M4 or M4U, I think it was called. So song dynasty.m4u, okay? Then I would drag that into the ringtones or the tones, but I think it ringtones or tones section of iTunes, and it would appear there, and then I'd plug my phone in and transfer it across. That was that. Can't do that anymore. It won't let me do it. You drag it over, but it doesn't highlight. So I don't know, does anyone make their own ringtones? When I say make their own ringtones, I don't mean go on a ringtone site, buy a ringtone and put it on there. No, literally make your own ringtone and get it onto your phone. And there's a lot of apps that allow you to do that. And then in the instructions, it says, at some point it says, and then drag it in, import it into your iTunes. Won't go in anymore. So maybe I can't do that anymore. Which is a bit of a shame. Good morning to nephew Jimmy Butler. Good morning, Jimmy. Are you at work? Am I being played on a large screen at your place of work, Jimmy? I think that would be an attraction. Why are you up? That's my nephew Jimmy there. He fixes people's cars. If you've got dents or scratch, he fixes them. Very good rate. He fixed some woman's car the other day, right? I can't remember what make she had. Could be Peugeot. Could have been a Peugeot. Anyway, somehow she got a big dent in her boot. I think the garage door came down on it, right? Takes it to... I won't say Peugeot because I'm not sure if it was them or not. Took it to the garage, relating to the car, like the Toyota garage or the BMW garage. They said she needed a new boot, cost her a minimum, or a complete respray, cost her a minimum of £1,500. Okay? So someone was telling Jimmy, he said, bring it in, taking it to his garage, he's fixed it for about 200 quid. Filled it, sanded it down, and painted it. Shocking what those blooming car places charge. They try it on, don't they? I mean, the last car I had a Toyota Yaris. When I took that in for changeover to what I've got now, I've got a RAV4, Toyota RAV4 now. When I took that in, I mean, there were dents on every panel, to be honest, because I can't be bothered with it. I can't, a little scratch here and a dent there, don't bother me at all. Especially if you're going to charge me a minimum of 500 quid every time I take it into the garage. No, I'd rather not do it. Go to Italy. No one bothers. If you ever go to Rome, just have a look around at the cars parked. They are dented left, right and centre. Mind you, I'm not surprised the way they park. Back a bit, ooh. Forward a bit, ooh. Just like my lovely sister drives. She don't ever drive in front or behind my sister. Oh my God, no. And don't be coming the other way round a little road. She tears down those roads. My sister lives in Lincolnshire and they've got very thin, narrow roads with ridiculous limits of like 60 mile an hour. So she feels she has to do 60 mile an hour. And she tears around these roads. I get in my car. Oh, come on, we'll take my car today. She said, doesn't it go any faster than this? No, it's called safety, dear. The sad thing about all this safety business in cars is that people don't change their way of driving until they've had the accident. And it's very worrying. There's one person I know, and I will not reveal their name on this programme. No, I won't. Not even if you offer me £200. Not even for maybe for 2,000 if anyone wants to offer that. Okay? But there's someone I know, and the driving is appalling. It's not just appalling, it's frightening to be in the car. Absolutely frightening to be in the car. And there's been so many near misses. But it won't change until they have an accident. And it kind of goes through your head. Hopefully they will have a minor accident. not a major one. Hopefully they'll have a minor accident, and that may change their attitude towards the driving, which will prevent them from having a major one later on. You know, taking risks all the time. I think it's something you do when you're younger. I certainly did. You know, I mean, when I was in my 30s, early 30s, I suppose. No, all the way through, and 40s as well. You know, my car only had 2 speeds, 0 and 70. And I think it's very, very worrying that people don't change them. When I drive home on the motorway, on the M4 certainly, or the M3, strangely enough, it doesn't seem to happen so much on the M3. It's the M4. I don't know why, but I'll drive along there tonight, probably about past midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. And the cars that tear past on the fast overtaking lane on the right. It's not the fast lane, it's the overtaking lane. You know, I'm on the inside lane, and not only them, and they are driving at speed, like inches, with the one at the front and the one behind them. And you can have 2, 3, 4 cars racing along that road. So I'm on that. You'd think I'd be all right on the inside lane, just doing my thing. Oh no, the blooming great big lorries, they come right up your arse, right? But they don't take over sometimes. They start flashing. Bloody well take over. I'm not moving, mate. It's frightening. Absolutely frightening how some people drive on that motorway. It really is. Let's have a look here. Pete says, do karaoke in Sao Paulo. New Year's Eve at mine. Should be about 30 people. It must be lovely in Brazil, is it, Pete? I've never ever been to Brazil. All Brazilian people are good looking, aren't they? I've noticed that, except yourself, of course. I've looked on the telly. Whenever you see Brazil. Oh my God, there was a football team in the swimming pool yesterday. I nearly passed out. They're quite young, about 23 to 25. An entire football team from... where did he say? I think it was a Spanish area, not Catalonia. I think Basque area. Now, is Basque Spain? Is it Basque? Basque? Basques? They said they were from the Basque area. I think that's Spain. There was an entire football team in the swimming pool yesterday. Oh, they were only in there 10 minutes doing this business and all this business. They weren't actually swimming, which was a great, pleased the normal swimmers that were in it. I'd just literally finished by the time they'd got in there, and they come, oh, what's going on? I stayed in for another 10 lengths just to watch. Good morning to SOS Gold. Good morning, sir. How are you today? Hope you're well. Getting ready to go to Acton to volunteer at the Armenian Centre. I'm a volunteer bingo corner in Armenian and English. Have a great day. How fantastic. What, you have to read the numbers out in foreign, do you? Do you have a little number thing come up somewhere? I used to do bingo. Not in a bingo hall, in pubs. I've got a little program on my computer, and you push a button and another number comes up. You push a button and a number comes up. And you push another button and all the numbers called come up with the last one flashing. It's marvellous. Have a look. It's called Lee's Bingo. I think it's lees-bingo.co.uk. Look up Lee's Bingo. And the program is really good, and it's very easy. Very easy to use, okay? Good morning, Ross. Good morning to Abdullah, who's on Periscope. Brendan Brady Flan is on YouTube as well. And Emir Katida. And good morning to you as well, sir. Okay. Let's have a look here. Rod says, I tried the karaoke book and got through. And like you said, put karaoke in and said not there. Contact your KJ. Okay, I'll look it up there. Just a moment. Let's have a look. songbookslive.com/karaoke London. Let's see what happens. It's there straight away. Did you type in a search? Okay, let's type in ABBA. Yep, it's working. Must have put something wrong in there. I'll give it to you again, all right? songbookslive.com, all one word, songbookslive.com/karaoke London. Brings up the book. All right? And then you just type in your search at the top there, whatever, ABBA, click enter, and it'll bring you up all the songs I've got by ABBA. Must be doing something wrong there, Rod. Try again, sir. Please try. Try again. Kevin says, what sort of phone do you have? Have to do is record your voice. Hey, it's Kevin from Australia. Oh, I see. I've got it's a iPhone. What is it? iPhone SE at the moment. I've got an iPhone SE. Record your voice. I see. So if I did record, actually, let's try this now then. If I did record and held the phone next to a speaker, and played a bit of music like that, that might work, mightn't it? Let's have a look here. Just a minute now. So if I bring up on my phone sort of someone's name, I don't know, Adam the Plumber. There we go, Adam the Plumber. Block this caller. No, we don't want to block him. Must be edit. Is it edit? Okay, edit. Ringtone. Okay, ringtone. There's the ringtones there. Alert tones. No, I don't see a way to do that. What's emergency bypass? Oh, okay. Ringtones. No, I don't see how to do that on the iPhone SE. I'll have another look a little bit later. But you're saying perhaps you can record your voice and use that as a ringtone. So you could hold the phone to a speaker, I suppose. I don't know what that would sound like. It probably might not sound very good, mightn't it? Thank you, Kevin. Kevin from Australia. All right, thank you, Kevin. Shania, good morning, Shania on the Isle of Wight. Skype is all one word, United Kingdom Talk. Okay, Skype in is United Kingdom Talk, all one word. Although that's not open at the moment. I haven't opened the phone line yet. I have to click something to open it, okay? What's the Q code? Oh, no, I don't want a Q code. Is that the little boxes with the dots? No, I can't be bothered with all that. Thank you, Peter, for the kind suggestion. But I see these Q cards. I don't take any notice of them. I really don't. You're supposed to scan your thing and all that mucking about. Oh, no, dear. Might be an idea, though. Perhaps I should do that. Could that put on my thing? Why not make a Q code for the online carrier and have that on your publicity posters? Most people have smartphones and then scan the code. Oh, that could be an idea. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying there. I do see what you're saying. Morning, Ray. Morning. English is Peter. Okay. Right. Thank you, Jason, who's just posted the karaoke songbook lives. I hope you can see that now. Can you see that now, Rod? Is that working for you now? I hope it is. All right. I hope that's all right. Once again, the karaoke name. The Skype name is all one word. United Kingdom Talk. Okay. So I went swimming yesterday, boys and girls. I think, as I say, there was an entire football team in the swimming pool yesterday, which was quite nice to look at. It really was. For about 10 minutes. Then I went along to the bank, put my wages in, went to Ryman's because I had some stuff to get rid of. Ink cartridges. Now I've got these. I had a different printer about a year ago. It packed up. I've got a Brother printer, and that takes these things, right? TN1050. They're like print cartridges, and you just pull one out and put the other one in. And I like to do the recycling. Now, you can, or what I've been doing all these years is saving the box. Then it finishes. You put it back in the box, seal it up, print off a blooming label. Well, they used to give you the labels. They don't give you the labels anymore. You've got to print them off yourself and put that there, okay? And send it through the post. But I found that Ryman's take them. So I just go along to Ryman's and say, can I give you some ink cartridges? So I handed over that and my spent batteries as well. Because we get through a few batteries, don't we? We get through a few batteries. So I took them in Ryman's. Of course, the girl, would you like to, are you looking at replacing these today? No, thank you, darling. Not at your prices. I get all this stuff on Amazon, really. I get it all on Amazon. Now, I have, I mean, they're not cheap. That's about 32 quid. And it doesn't last that long. I don't find it lasts that long, to be honest. These things. Because they're nowhere near the size of the last one I had. That was much bigger than that. The ink cartridges were much bigger and they lasted ages. These, I'll be lucky to get 6 weeks out of that. printing off my quiz sheets and all that. If I reprint the karaoke books, I'm looking at 4 or 5 of these. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I did try and replace my printer with the same one that I bought last time, but they didn't do that anymore. So that's just how it goes, I suppose. What can you do? You have to just keep blooming well buying this stuff. So that was environments. I buy all my stuff on Amazon, as I say, most of my stuff. I have tried the compatible cartridges before, and with very bad results. I lost 2 printers, not that one, no, years and years ago. I ruined 2 printers using compatible cartridges, and I have tried, actually, in that machine, a compatible one of these. I put it in it, it's all right, and then the ink's everywhere. The ink comes out, oh, it's terrible. Don't risk it and buy compatible cartridges. Probably 1 or 2 of you have done that with success. Not me. No, they start leaking. Oh, terrible. So I never, ever buy compatible cartridges. Only the brother ones. And that's it. Adam says it is a good idea with a Q code. Yeah, I think it is, actually. It is a good idea with a Q code. Very, very good idea, darling. All right, just a moment, please. I've got some missed calls up here. How's that then? Oh, hang on a minute. Let's just add that there. I got a load of missed calls from Ray Reynolds yesterday. I don't know what number. Why? Were you trying to ring in on the show yesterday, Ray? I noticed some missed calls for you this morning. Anyway, so I went to Waitrose after that. I was looking for some loose tea because I've run out of the Harrods loose tea that we bought the other week. And it's lovely tea, and I managed to find some eventually. I got Twining's English Breakfast and Waitrose's own one. And I have since made tea with the new Twining's loose tea. It's nowhere near as nice as the Harrods one, I've got to tell you. It's a bit weak. And if you put more tea in, it just doesn't taste right. So disappointed. I think I'm going to have to go back to Harrods for the tea. You can buy it online, but if you buy it in the shop in Harrods, okay, it's £4 for 100 grams, which is quite a lot, and they give it to you in a little plastic bag. You can order a tin of loose tea from Harrods, but that's like £9 for 125 grams because it comes in a tin, and it's coming for the post. So it's a hell of a lot more expensive to buy it in a tin than it is loose. So I'm going to have to make another trip to Harrods just to buy tea. God's sake, man. Anyone work at Harrods? Can I give you some money and you get me some? Jason likes a mouthful of Earl Grey. Oh, no. Don't like Earl Grey. Don't like Earl Grey, I'm afraid. Oh, no. It's like drinking blooming perfume, that stuff, innit? Oh, ghastly stuff. Good morning to Derren Litten. Good morning. You keep promising to come to my karaoke. Can you see Derren there? He keeps promising to come to my karaoke. Now, Derren, he won't mind me telling you this, is a famous person. Yes. You would have seen this. Don't tell him, Derren. Don't tell him. You see if you can guess what Derren does. You would have seen Derren's work. I promise you that. You would have... No, it's nothing to do with me, I'm afraid. No, I'm just the lowly DJ who used to come out to dance and get drunk. What do you think Derren does? Any ideas? Go on, have a guess. Have a guess. Press your buttons now. Any idea? What does Derren do? Go and have a guess, boys and girls. So I went to Waitrose, went to Morrison's after that, because I go to all the supermarkets now. I've become a savvy shopper. Oh, yes. Went to Morrison's for my Quorn steaks, because they're only £2.50 there. They're £3 in Waitrose, and usually £2.70 in Sainsbury's. £2.50 in Morrison's, you see. Came back home. I put a Quorn stew on in my slow cooker. All the vegetables in there. Went for the cubes of corn. No cubes of corn. No cubes of corn. In my fridge. Oh, you must be joking. On the other hand, you don't have to put the corn cubes in till later on in the day, you see. So that wasn't too bad. I thought, well, I'll go to the cinema, and then on the way back, I'll get me cubes and put them in then. So that's what I was going to do. Then I went out to a roast onion gravy. Now, you may remember a couple of weeks ago, I said to you, while at Slimming World, I'd mentioned that I make this Quorn stew in the slow cooker. And I was putting in literally a jar of Bisto roast onion gravy. Now, the slow cooker is a big one. I don't know how many litres of thing it holds, but it's like a long oval shape like that. Okay? That's what it's like. And I told the girls at Slimming World that I did this stuff. And they said, oh, how much of that gravy did you put in? I said, well, the jar. Well, how much of the jar? And I'm like, the jar. And then they were like really shocked and horrified about this. So I said, well, how much do you think I should put in then? And they said, no more than about 5 spoonfuls in a size like that. Okay, fair enough. Right? So the next time I made it, which was a couple of years ago, I did exactly that. I put a few spoonfuls in. Sat down to eat it. Absolutely tasteless. Absolutely tasteless. Now, in this Quorn thing I do, there's a very simple ingredient. Chopped up onions, chopped up carrots, some peas, Quorn cubes, load of water, roast onion gravy. That's it. And you put it on, 8 hours and it's done. Wonderful. So easy. None of this fast food stuff that half of you lot are eating. You know? No. Cook yourselves. Stop queuing up outside McDonald's and Kentucky fried dead animals, please. Make it yourself. And I had this thing last time after only putting fun. It was absolutely tasteless. So this time I put the whole jar back in again. Thank you very much. So switch that on. So I only got the vegetables in there. Got to get the corn tubes. And then I went up to the cinema yesterday. And I went to see Geostorm. I went to the cinema at the Showcase Cinema in Winnersh. Don't confuse that with Winnerish. It's not Winnerish, it's Winnersh. It's the most complicated road system to get to that blooming place. You kind of go through a roundabout, and then you've got to go around a roundabout, right around and come back on yourself, rather than turn right and right. It's so... I have to do this about 5 times before I can get in the blooming front door. Terrible. So I've gone in there, paid me £8, I think it was £8.10. I'd already taken my own cup of tea in, because we're not buying expensive tea from the cinema anymore. I've already stopped buying food from the cinema many, many years ago. No popcorn, no hot dogs, nothing like that at all. Okay? We don't buy that stuff. Now, I don't buy the tea either. I've got a plastic Starbucks cup thing, and I make it myself before I go in, and I take it in. Thank you. Went and sat down in the seat. There's about 15 people in this cinema altogether. And the seats, as I've mentioned before, at the Showcase Cinema in Winnersh are so comfortable. They've got little buttons either side, and your back goes down and your legs shoot up in the air. It's wonderful. I mean, when you get bored in bits of the film, and I have to say it wasn't the fastest moving film I've seen, Geostorm. Now, when you're getting bored, you just, you're playing with... legs are going up and down like being in chariots. It really is. Like that. Wonderful. And I sit in row C. I think it's row C, which is like... there's like front rows, which is a bit too close. And then there's this row C, which is, it's actually mainly for disabled people. They've got 2 chairs, then a big gap, then 2 chairs, then a big gap. But no disabled people in there, so I was able to sit on one of those. The seats I was sitting on are not for disabled people, but they've got the gaps there. So you've got loads of space in these seats. Up and down I'm going. And then the film starts. Geostorm. It was all right. It wasn't rubbish. But... There wasn't as much death and... I hate to say this. There wasn't as much death and destruction as I expected. It was almost disappointing. I saw more death and destruction on the news yesterday. The special effects were all right. It was okay. It was a bit slow. Can I recommend you go and see it? That's one of those films that I would recommend you wait until it comes on the television. Okay? It's nothing special. Geostorm. If you're going to see that, I wouldn't bother. Wouldn't bother. You're not really missing anything, okay? So there we are. That's my visit to the cinema yesterday. 6 out of 10. Let's just pop back to some of your messages coming on there. There we are. TikTok tea. I'll try TikTok tea. Thank you, Adam. Even I don't know what I do, so they've got no chance, Derren says. Rod says, is he a stunt man? Yes, well, sort of, yeah. I think so. You used to jump in a lot of different places, didn't you, Derren? Yes. Good morning to Karen and Louise. Switched off LBC for me. Have you ever thought of becoming mayor? Well, I just give things away to everyone, Karen. I think there would be no what's it called? Council charge. Council tax? We wouldn't have a council tax. No, you would pay yourself. Would you like a street light on outside? Pay for it yourself. We're not having black. Well, I wouldn't have one outside my house. No, I mean. Look at it this way, right? Look at it this way. Now, they say the street lights make it safer, okay? My argument is, if it's pitch black outside your house, how can a burglar find his way in? It's common sense, isn't it? If it's pitch black everywhere, then the burglar cannot find his way to your house. Makes sense to me, you know. Do you want your bins emptied? Yes, you can have your bins emptied. There'll be a small charge per household for that. There won't be no blanket community charge, so we're paying for things. I don't know, like the Gay Rights Association or anything like that. You know, we're not having any of that. If you want to pay for the Gay Rights Association or whatever little group that you want, then that's fine, you can. But we're not charging everyone for that, you see. Who's upset now? Chris likes the Earl Grey tea bags as well. No, just like drinking perfume, it is. Yep, Jason spotted him. He writes, are you being served? And Benidorm. Are you being served in Benidorm? That's right, okay. Ray Reynolds rang me yesterday at 5:30. That's right. Yeah, you're ringing on the phone-in number, Ray, which isn't connected to my phone. It's only in the studio, that phone-in number. Okay, so when you ring that, I don't know you're ringing. All right, mate. It's the 07 number you should if you want to ring me, you need to ring me on the 07 number. All right, my darling. 3 corn steaks for £5 at Tesco's. Well, I've been done out of £2.50, haven't I? God, that's correct, Rod. He is a writer. Writes Benidorm and the one-off version of Are You Being Served? But Derren, he's the actual writer for Benidorm, and he's been in it a couple of times as well. As like a, what do you call that? A kind of, I don't know what you call that. Like a temporary character, like a, what do you call that? When someone just comes in it for one episode, you know, just a little bit. I can't think what that word is now. Becky's going to see Geostorm on Wednesday. Well, I haven't told you the story, Becky. It's all right. But I didn't think it was all that. It's not a rubbish film, but it's okay, all right? Kevin says, I presume you're not a coffee drinker. No, don't like coffee. I like the smell of coffee, but I don't like the taste of it. Vile stuff. I love the smell. My mate goes round to Waitrose and he gets, because they give out free coffee there, and he gets the old coffee and chucks it on his garden. And I've got to say, when he's got that bag of coffee in his car, it's the most lovely smell. Oh, I love the smell of coffee. Howdy to you as well, sir. So, watched the film, came back here. On my way back, I popped into Sainsbury's to get my Quorn cubes. And guess what? My Quorn steaks were on special offer in there, £2. So I've gone to Morrison's, paid £2.50. In Sainsbury's, they're £2. And Ray Reynolds now tells us in Tesco's, they're 3 for £5. It's outrageous. We'll open the phone line now for a little while if you want to call in. There's the number, okay? 0208 144 3477. Or you can Skype in on United Kingdom Talk. Either of those two methods, United Kingdom Talk on the Skype, or call in 0208 144 3477. Not open for very long. All right, darlings, because time's ticking away and it's 11 o'clock already. Did I have my pills this morning? Which I should have had at 10 o'clock. Yeah, I think I did. I'm getting a bit lax with those pills. Can't remember. I've got a little pill box. It says Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And I should have them at 10 and 10. You know, if you ever see me doing a karaoke and I suddenly turn around and shove a couple of pills in my mouth, they aren't to get me high. I'm just like this all the time. High. High as a kite. High on love. High on you. High on you, I think. Yes. So there we are. Okay, we've got a call coming in there. Let's see where they are. One moment. Good morning,
Hi.
Kevin. Good morning, Kevin.
There you go, mate. Yeah, I'm in Australia.
Oh, hello, sir. Where are you?
I'm in. Do you know Australia? Well, have you been over to Australia?
I have been 5 times. I've got loads of family in there. In fact, I think, looking at the screen, I think my cousin Tim Ryan has just joined us. He lives in Sydney.
Well, I live in Brisbane.
Oh, I've
Have you
been there.
been?
Yeah, you got that.
Okay.
I mean,
You know Brisbane.
yes. Who on
You know.
earth decided? I know the weather in Brisbane and the heat is unbelievable. Who on earth decided to put marble outside the town hall so that when you walk on it,
Me stuffed. It's really got me stuffed. We've got a few brain deaders. We've got a few brain deaders over here, mate. Believe
well,
me.
when you walk on it, your feet just stick to the floor.
Yeah, I know. Well, I live. Have you been down to Redland Bay? I live on the islands. I live on Macleay Island. Look that up on the map.
The Clay Islands. Okay, I'll have to
Yeah,
write it down and look later. Yeah, Clay Islands, Brisbane. Yeah.
Macleay Island. Yeah, I live on one of the islands here.
Yes.
It's just out from Brisbane, about 4 k's, 5 k's by boat. You hop on a
Right.
boat and you go out on the islands. Very nice. And you're talking about a little lass got on last night, and you're talking about housing. She was talking about how much she pays for housing. Now
That's right.
I'm
Yes.
on the living on the island, and I'm renting a 4-bedroom house.
Right.
Live on my own
Yeah.
for $200 a week.
Is
Yeah.
that all? That's like that to us is. I think that's about £150 a week, isn't it? To us.
I don't know I don't know. We $200 a week we're renting here. That's the
Wow.
average here.
Is there any
$200
pictures
a
of
week.
that, Kevin? You could possibly put up for us to have a look at.
Beg your pardon?
Have you got any pictures of that at all that perhaps you could put on the
My house.
yeah, perhaps put on the comment section on Facebook for us to have a look?
I haven't got your Facebook name. If you could send it to me on here, I'd be glad to.
You have? Are you Kevin Schwartz? Yeah,
invite you.
you're on Facebook.
Yeah.
You're on
Yeah,
Facebook,
yeah.
aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to see your house. I see
Yes.
that you've got a.
You run a radio station over there, do you?
No. I'm on one. I don't run one. I'm on one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not a radio station where you get paid. You actually we've
Yeah.
got a couple of. Do you have DAB in Australia?
Have what?
DAB.
ABC?
DAB, digital
C.
radio.
Yeah, I've got digital radio.
You've got
Yeah.
digital radio. Okay, there's a digital station here in the UK which is on 3 different. Do you know what a multiplex is?
Yes,
Okay,
yes, I do.
so this station's on 3 different multiplexes. One in London, one in
Yep.
Liverpool, and one in North Yorkshire. And
Okay.
it's a brand new station, which has been
Yep.
going for a couple of months now. And
Yeah.
you can have your show. So I record 1 show a week and I send it to them.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
pay. It's not free for 20 quid. For 20
Yeah.
quid, which is about $28. They
Yep.
play out your show twice in a week.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
think that's an excellent idea, and of course online as well. So that's what I do.
There is quite a few free radio stations that you can get online and transmit what you want to play on through live365.com.
Yeah, I was on
It's
there
actually
once.
a live streaming site
That's right. Yeah,
which you can stream your station for free.
yeah. I was. There's a lot of those online stations, but this is on DAB as well, and that's
Yeah.
the kind of attraction of being on there. So 20
Yeah.
quid I pay, and they play out my show, and it's you have to look at it as a hobby rather than.
Yeah.
Rather
I'm
than
thinking
a
about
job.
setting up a radio station myself, actually.
All right. Yeah.
I've got enough electronic equipment here to run a radio station. I've got a 8-track reel-to-reel machine, and
Gosh.
I've got a 4-track reel-to-reel machine. And I got given to me about 500 tapes the other day off eBay. I won the bid, and all these tapes are from a radio station.
Yeah.
And you're not going to believe this. A guy told me that he's got the tape that he sent me, which I won off eBay with all these tapes, original recording of 1969, 4 hours of it, recorded off Parkes telescope in reel-to-reel tape of Neil Armstrong landed on the moon.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
I've
it's
actually
original
got.
recording. I've got the original
Yeah,
recording
that's great,
of
isn't
on
it?
reel-to-reel tape. Yeah, on reel-to-reel tape. Yeah.
That's fantastic. Do you have any
Yeah.
of your music on the computer, on a hard drive at all, or anything like that? Or you all
Mate, I got
analog?
over 1 million songs on the hard drive. I used to be a DJ years ago,
Is that
and I
it?
have over 1 million songs
And what sort of DJing
on
did
the
you
hard
do?
drive.
Were you on the radio
I
or
just
in?
used I just used to go around to parties and do work in parties and that on the around the place, just as a local,
So
a bit of a hobby, not paid much, but
weddings,
I just
weddings
used
and
to.
birthdays, that sort of thing, was it?
Beg your pardon? Yeah,
Weddings,
yeah, yeah,
weddings and
yeah,
birthdays.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
how I started. That's how I started. Weddings and birthdays. Used to go around with the speakers and all that business. It's hard work, isn't it? It's hard
Yeah,
work, Kelly, doing that.
I don't know how you guys can afford living over there because I do watch that show. We get it over here on the TV, that English housing show, like
Oh yeah,
that property show
yeah, yeah,
where
yeah.
people buy houses for
Well, where?
600
Oh yeah,
it's your houses is double the
where?
price what
Where
we
I
pay
live,
here.
where I live here. Okay, in Bracknell,
Yeah,
a
yeah,
one-bedroomed flat. There's no garden.
yeah, yeah.
You'd be looking at about £750 a month. So about
Wow.
$900 a month in Australian, I think.
Yeah. I wonder you guys are coming over here to live, I tell you.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you can work, the only thing is you got those spiders there, haven't you? The great big huntsmans and all that. Do you ever find those in your house or
Oh, not really,
snakes?
no.
What
No,
about
I don't get them
snakes?
here on the island, no.
Ah, is it
No,
is
I
it
don't get them. No.
is it a bit like
No, we get it.
because I've been on Norfolk Island. I've been on Norfolk Island.
Well, you know where Stradbroke is? You've been to Stradbroke Island?
No,
No, no.
I haven't been to that. I've been to Cairns.
Oh, the Cairns is a nice place. What do you think of the weather up there? It's hot.
It's hot.
I bet you wouldn't like that.
I went in the autumn, so that was
Yeah.
okay. And the locals told me I wouldn't like it there in the summer.
Yeah, it gets very hot. It gets about 35 degrees
And
in the
sticky.
summer, and it's humid.
It's
It's
very
humid.
sticky,
It's
isn't it?
wet. It's like a wet season
Yeah.
is 8 months of the year,
Gosh,
and it's just humidity is so bad.
it's oppressing, is
It's
it?
just
Yeah.
like perspiration just runs off you.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
Yeah.
I did come from Cairns years ago. But anyway, just a quick one before I do go. I want to get probably other people to talk on this thing. Now, with your phone, you have a thing on your phone called voice recorder, right?
Yes.
It's
Yes.
called voice recorder.
Yeah.
Now, what you do, you record a voice. You can record a 30-second voice, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Now, that voice file goes into your ringtone file.
Oh,
So all you do,
really?
right,
Okay.
is
Okay.
when you record your voice, and then you just go into your ringtone tones and your voice sound that you recorded
Right.
would be there in that file.
I'll have
And
a
then
look
you
at
just
that then.
click on that, and that's your ringtone.
Is it voice memos? Is that what I'm looking at here?
No, it's called voice recorder.
Voice recorder. Okay.
Yeah, voice recorder. Yeah,
How will I do that? If I
it's
pull it down and type in voice recorder, then
might be in there. Yeah, there's an app you
voice.
can
Here it is.
download if you've got an iPhone. There's an app you can download called voice recorder, but it should be in the phone. It's like a memo, like a memo. It's like it's just like an MP3. It records it in an MP3 file,
Right.
and it's called voice recorder. Yeah,
It must be voice memo because nothing's coming up on voice
yeah,
recorder.
that's it. That would
Voice
be it.
memo.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so what you do, you just record your voice,
Yeah.
and then after you press stop because you don't have to save the file.
Yeah.
And then you go into your ringtone directory,
Yeah.
and what you recorded, it should be in there, and you just
Okay.
set that as a ringtone.
Oh, I'll give that a go then. That's on an iPhone, yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely. So what's your internet speed like where you are? I'm just imagining it's not very fast.
Well,
Are you on the broadband?
I'm going to shock you here.
Yeah.
We don't have, unfortunately, we don't have. Quite a few people in this area in Brisbane or Australia-wise are getting this new NBN crap, which they say it's a lot of crap here. which it is slow.
Right.
But I'm going through a provider at the moment, which the plan doesn't exist anymore. It's Optus. Have you heard of Optus?
Optus, I have, yes.
Yeah. Okay. The plan I'm on is $2 a day, unlimited internet. Right.
Right.
$2 a day, unlimited.
Okay.
4G.
Oh.
And the speed I'm getting is 44 megabits upload and about 30 megs download.
And that, so you're on the you're on a mobile.
I'm on a mobile. I just use that as a hotspot. Yeah, I'm on a mobile.
So your cell phone, basically your cell phone,
Yeah.
aren't you?
Yeah,
Good God.
that's it. Yeah.
So you know wires.
And believe you me, if you get the right cell phone and
Yeah.
the right carrier, right?
Yeah.
You can get faster internet on that than what you do for a telephone line. Believe me.
That's mad, isn't it? That's brilliant. That's brilliant, isn't it?
It's crazy. It's crazy.
You've got a faster upload than I've got. I'm with Virgin Media. I've got 300 down.
Virgin is crap, hey?
I've got 300 down, which is very good, but I've only got 20 up. But it does me, you know, it's enough for me, to be honest. You know, it works. I mean, the picture doesn't buffer. Yeah, I've got those speeds because of this show that I do.
I can watch a YouTube video in 120p and it doesn't even buffer.
Good God.
You know,
that's amazing, isn't it?
It's pretty good here.
Yeah, that's amazing. But all done on the mobile network rather than through wires. Fantastic.
We're getting NBN here. I don't know when we're supposed to be getting it 2021 here on the islands, but they are gradually bringing the system in all around Australia.
Very slow.
But the speed of that, people are lucky to get 10 megabits upload and 2 megabits download.
Right.
Because what happens? They're not running fiber optics to the house. They're running fiber optics to the pit, right?
Yeah.
And they're using your old copper line to the house.
From there.
Yeah,
I know. They do the same here. They're still doing the same here. It's starting now where they can get right into the house.
That is antiquated history as far as I'm concerned. That's just out of date. That's just ludicrous.
Oh, well. Well, it's lovely to talk to you. It really is, Kevin. Call in again sometime.
I will. I watch your show every night and I try and watch the off-air shows if I can.
Well, I had no idea. You see, you never know who's there, do you? I'll have to watch what I say about the Australians.
And you were complaining about the other night, go to bed and it's only 8:13 here at night.
Yes.
That's our time. 8:13 in the evening our time.
What it is now, is it?
Yeah. 8:13, yeah.
8:30. Well, you still got some time to go there. I tell you what I miss on the telly, and I used to love it in the 80s, Paul Hogan. The Paul Hogan show.
Yeah,
He was hilarious.
Get on YouTube. Get on YouTube and there's heaps of them. There's heaps of all the Paul Hogan shows
it's
on
fantastic.
YouTube.
Hilarious.
I like on the buses. I've been watching on the buses the last few nights because they've been on. They're all on YouTube.
Yeah, if only the buses were like that now. They are the worst drivers, those buses now, I tell you.
Believe you me. Yeah.
All right, Kevin.
Yeah, okay. Well, nice talking to you, and I'll catch up with you soon.
Thanks for calling in, sir. You have a good
evening.
And
I suppose before I go, you've been hearing about the gay rights over here and the dickhead politicians we got here in Australia.
Oh, yeah, you've got
gay.
Going on.
It's a big mess over here at the moment.
Yeah, there's. I'll be honest. I don't know the exact story, but a very good friend of mine, William Broughton, is quite involved in it. He does some television stuff and all that over there. And
it's just stupid.
Quite involved in it.
It's just stupid, you know. But I hope your country gets better over there and stop all the argument and bombing and what's happening over there.
Oh, it's going terribly wrong here. Terribly wrong. The thing is, everyone seems to be rowing with everyone else, you know.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
And then when someone wins something, you know, it used to be if someone won something, then everyone else, oh well, okay, they won this time. Now they don't. They row with them, and it goes on and on. And for Christ's sake, shut your mouth. You lost. Yeah. Let's get on with it. You know, a bit like that.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. See what happens.
Never mind.
You know, you Yeah, okay.
An
Catch you later.
absolute pleasure to talk to you,
Yeah.
Kevin. All right, mate.
Catch you later, man.
Cheerio now. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Anyway, what a nice man. You know, what a nice man. You see, that's a wonderful thing about doing this show and doing karaoke and quiz nights. You bump into people who are really, really nice people and you can have a conversation with them. Such a nice man. Thank you very much, Kevin. Do call in again at some point. Becky says she wants to live in Brisbane. Becky, it gets really hot there. I'm telling you, really hot. Unbearably hot. But it's a lovely place. Really nice place, Brisbane. Okay. DJ NYAMA Food Entertainer. Upload is good. Yeah, it certainly is. All right. Kevin likes a nice English coffee. Not a coffee drinker, really. Thank you, Jason. A cameo performance. That's it, isn't it? A cameo performance. That's when you go on the telly and you're only on there a little time. Ross says it's 6:15 p.m. in Perth. Brendan Brady fan likes him as well, so that's good. So let's just finish off. What's that? Oh, good God, it's 11:15. I've really got to get. I think I've got to get going now, boys and girls. All right, I didn't finish telling you what I did. I've got all these news stories. I haven't done any news stories today at all, have I? It's a waste of time. Sometimes I come up here, okay, and when you see me type something up like live show starting at 10:15. It's usually 20 minutes away. And I do it, and then I'm not ready. After 20 minutes, I'm still not ready, and it goes back a bit, doesn't it? Today, I was actually a little bit further forward. Now, I come up here about half an hour before I speak to you. And I'm on the computer. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 news stories there. Right in front of me there, of which I've done none of those today, and also this. Here is my preparation for today. That's all there is. All right, tells me what I did in case I forget, and little bits and pieces to refer to. So I've got 8 news stories and that. Now we've been here an hour. I haven't done any of the news stories, and I've only got down as far as there. So I've done that, and I've got there. The rest of the time I've gone off on a tangent. And sometimes perhaps I concentrate a little bit too much on your messages coming in. I don't know. I do know that on a busy day, I am now not getting through all the messages. And I'm afraid that's just how it is. It just becomes impossible when there's so many flashing up and they all move around very quickly, the more that come in. So if I do ever miss your messages out, I'm really sorry, but that just is how it is, and there's not a lot I can do about that. Unless you want it to be a show where I just read out messages, and that'd be really boring, you know. It would be if you've only got to go on Periscope and see the amount of. But there's some good stuff on Periscope. There is some good stuff, mainly in America, not so much in England. There is 2 good. Those who watch it on Periscope, it's an app like Facebook, but with no. It's only videos. That's all it is videos. People switch on their camera and they start doing a show. There's a lot of rubbish on there, but there's a couple of good English ones I've come across. One bloke, mixed race bloke in London somewhere, who plays the piano. He sets up his camera. Oh, people type him, could you play Celine Dion or something like that? And he sits there and plays the piano. And there's an old lady as well. No, that's the wrong term. An older lady as well. It looks like she's in a pub or somewhere, and she plays the piano as well. People ask her to play tunes, and that's just fantastic. What a wonderful entertainment, you know, like the modern version of a variety show, I suppose, isn't it? So that's great that people can do that sort of thing, and it really is. Good morning to Ashley. Morning to Ashley Yeo. He's the chef, actually, at the place I'm doing the karaoke at in Beulah Spa in Norwood on the 14th and 21st of December, sort of next month. So there we are. Okay, I'm going to have to go now, boys and girls, as time is beating us. We're time to do today's birthdays, by the way, just before we go. Birthdays today. Happy birthday today to Christopher Woodhouse. Happy birthday, Christopher. I think you're 54 or 55 today, so happy birthday, Chris. Hope you're well. He's coming along to the karaoke tonight. If you want to come tonight to a karaoke, I'll tell you where we're doing a karaoke this evening shortly, okay? Happy 36th birthday to Scott Nicolosi. Scott Nicolosi, 36 today. Great age, 36. Jamie Jackson, 33. Still a youngster, Jamie. Happy birthday. Kat L. Kachagia. I think I've got that right. Or Kachaga. One of the two. Happy birthday to you, Kat. Abdullah Al. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Abdullah. Alex Stutton today is 50 years old. Molly Moreau. Love that. You've got a real good ring to your name there. Molly Moreau today is 31 years old. David Blundell, 31 years old. David used to come along to the quiz night when I worked in South London at the Mayflower. That's about 3 years ago, David, isn't it? Gosh, where's that time gone, eh? Happy birthday to you, David. I hope your lady's all right as well. And happy birthday, 26. Here's the youngster of the pack. 26 years old today is Ashley Jones. So let's sing our song to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Have a lovely day, everyone. That's it today. Karaoke tonight then. If you're in North London, join us for karaoke at Central Station Bar in Wharfdale Road, King's Cross. Chris is still with us. Hello, Chris. Wharfdale Road, King's Cross. Starts at 8:30 and goes right the way through until midnight. We're on a brand new computer there as well. And we've got new microphone, which is sounding really good. Was there anything else? I bought some lights in there, which someone was supposed to put on the ceiling, but unfortunately they haven't put them up yet. And they're lovely. They're balls that go around, and move and do different things to the music. So once again, karaoke tonight and every Friday at Central Station Bar, Wharfdale Road, King's Cross, starting at 8:30 and all the way through until midnight. Final lot of messages. Good morning to Ace Medina. You're a bit late, Ace. We're just about to finish, my friend. Sorry about that. Okay, good morning, Ace. Christopher is thanking everyone for his birthday wishes. Diane and Mark are wishing happy birthday as well to young Chris today. Okay? Thanks very much, boys and girls. I must dash now. Time for me to rush out and continue today's activities. Have a lovely Friday, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye now.